man, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, right? Yeah, no, it's late. You know, this video's probably gonna be published roughly around 1:30, somewhere like that in the morning. I understand it's probably the worst time for me to publish it, but look, I'm gonna explain a lot, and I know you're thinking, "We're making excuses, man. You promised us to get to put up the videos every other day, man." And guys, I know that. Look, I really do. I love, as much as I love making videos, I'm gonna explain why I've just been having so much trouble doing this. So, welcome to a Saturday Chill Commentary for any of you who are new. This is what I do every Saturday. I'll roughly explain this every so often, just so the newer subscribers can understand what it is. But anyway, this is usually what I do on Saturdays. I don't do it every Saturday, but I usually choose a Saturday to do it on. And pretty much I choose a topic more based on real life scenarios other than just kind of the gameplay-ish or maybe something related to video games. It's more of a real life related scenario, and I really like these because it does get me to I guess communicate with you guys more on some real life basis situations and kind of get your opinions on them and give you some of my opinions as well. So I guess we're going to get started with this. So I really want to talk about today is I guess addiction, really. And I don't really to not sound negative, but I kind of have an addiction to this that APB Reloaded game I've been telling you guys about. I mean, I think I'm honestly addicted to the game, and I mean, it's a bad thing because I can't be as productive on YouTube because it's just I haven't been really playing. I haven't even touched Call of Duty in literally over a week now, and I play that game probably about every day. I usually do. But I've been playing this APB game so much, and I just can't stop playing it. It's just such a fun game, and it's very addicting, and that's pretty much the best way to describe the game. And it's just fun. I mean, there's obviously everything about a video game. There's always going to be some frustrating parts. No matter how much good stuff there is, there's always going to be something that just gets under your skin and really frustrates you. Let me rephrase that. Gets under your skin. I don't know what a stin is. Well, actually, I think it's a British rifle that they made back in World War I, but let's not talk about guns. Anyway, it's like that. I mean, sometimes I get tongue-tied too. I apologize for that. It just happens, whatever, I don't do commentaries every day. I used to, but I'm going to try and get slowly back into it, but it is really difficult because this addiction I have with this video game, man, it's just really tough. And I know you guys kind of can understand, along with me being in school, trying to keep my grades up, trying to get my future set up straight. I'm trying to really set it up for my future to make my life much easier down the road ahead. And you guys definitely need to do that as well. You need to definitely set your life up and try to do really well in school because you want to have an easier future. A lot of you may, along with me, school is boring a lot at times, especially whenever you get the classes that you don't like the teacher. Just how it goes. And that's how it is. It just is. It's boring a lot of the times. I'm not trying to sound negative, but a lot of you guys, you don't like school, and I understand that, and I'm definitely with you in that department. I don't like it really that much either. The only thing I really do like about it is when I actually do have a really cool teacher that can either be funny or just really cool teacher that may give you some cool information or whatever. I have a few pretty cool teachers this year, and I've had some plenty in the past years. I've had some coaches. Coaches are probably my favorite teachers because they really don't teach. They just give you the answers and stuff, and that's kind of funny, but whatever. Give and take, whatever here or there. But this isn't really about teachers in this, but I just want to kind of talk about it because I know a lot of you guys probably don't really like school, and it's definitely easy to get bored, but you definitely want to set it up in a way to make your future, make your life successful, so that way you have an easier time down in the future when you need to pay bills and you don't want to worry about bills, because they can be stressful. They really can, and I don't know much about them because the only bill I pretty much have is my truck insurance, and that's about every 3 months or so, and I have it set up in that way that I can pretty much pay it by saving up my allowance and stuff because I don't really have a job, but it goes like that. So hey, it happens. It's part of life. You got to live with it, and you got to learn to deal with it. So I guess moving on back to the addiction deal. You guys addicted to anything? I'm not talking about drugs. No, I hope none of you are addicted to drugs because that's definitely bad, and you need to really try and break free from that. And but anybody addicted to I guess video games, more importantly, like what I want to talk about, like more along the lines of where I'm kind of leaning toward. Like that APB game, addicted to it, just without a doubt addicted to it. I was addicted to COD quite a bit, but it's like, the thing I like about Call of Duty, it seems like I like Call of Duty so much, is because it's that game that you can play for as long as you want, or you can put it down right away whenever you just don't feel like playing it. It's like, you know, you have those matches, like you'll be playing good, and then you have that one bad match, or you have a few bad matches in a row, and you're just like, you know what, I'm done for the night, or you're done for a while. And that makes it much easier to be productive if you do something like I do, you know, and many others as far as YouTube goes. It's really easy to be productive when you're playing Call of Duty, because if you get frustrated, you just want to put it down and be done with it for a few hours or so. So that way you can maybe render a video or something, you know, or just take care of business as far as just whatever goes. If you need to do some social activities, like I said, it just makes it much easier when you have a game that, I don't know, I mean, it's addicting. I watch say Call of Duty can be an addicting game. I was definitely more addicted to it back then than I am now, and I still like the game a lot. It's just, it seems like this game, even if it frustrates me, I'm just like, you know what, next match hopefully will be better, and it usually is. That's what I also like about the APB game. It's usually never one similar match. It's always different. You never really have the same match. Sure, you're pretty much driving around the same city the whole time, but it's usually in a different location. You're always fighting different people, and it's just fun. I know a lot of people are saying Call of Duty is similar to that, and I guess it is, but I don't know, it's just something about that game. It's just fun, and it has such a good replay value factor to it. It's just amazing. I mean, of course, you know, it has a few pretty bad problems. There are some weapons that are definitely unbalanced, in my opinion, and a lot of players can definitely rant and agree about it. I see people in the chat all the time. They're like, "This weapon's overpowered," and all that stuff. And you know, it's funny, but you know, it's cool too, because there's always like something new to do. There's nothing but challenges in that game. You pretty much can't beat the game as far as I know. I mean, there's a few ways that you can get to the maximum rank and stuff, but there's always something for you to do. You'll probably never complete every single challenge in that game, but anyways, guys, I hope you overcome any addictions that you have, and I hope you enjoy the commentary.